In the middle of August 2016, a historic flood occurred in the Baton Rouge area. A stationary front caused up to 3 inches of rain per hour, and the unnamed storm proceeded to dump over 31 inches of rain on several parishes. One of the hardest hit was St Amant in the Ascension Parish. The amount of rain, subsequent flooding, and devastation was estimated to be almost 3 times that of Hurricane Katrina. God placed it on my heart to drop everything to travel out there and help. A good friend of mine, Nick Halbach, asked if he could travel with me. We traveled in his brand new truck across America to help out. We had to wait until the flooding had subsided just to be able to get into the Ascension Parish. Almost a 24-hour trip, and this is what we drove into. The devastation to the communities in the area was tough to bear. These people lost everything. And I mean everything. My brother Mike lives there in Baton Rouge area. Mike had an almost fatal liver transplant at the beginning of 2016. And with his compromised immune system, it was no time for him to break doctor's orders to help with the relief efforts. That's where Nick and I were able to help. It was horrible conditions. As you can see, I wish I could explain how very hot and humid it was. The smells were unbearable. Decay, rotting, moldy, pretty much the smell of death. You just couldn't get away from it. In this community, it was everywhere. We could only stay for a couple of days of work with a full day of travel to Baton Rouge and a full day home. This is the family we helped out, the Moran family. This is all their trash outside their house. Literally lost everything. We were able to finish 4 significant projects while we were there in the area. First project we did was removing a deck so they could later rebuild it. We were then able to remove the subfloors and clean out the barn. That's the barn. I don't like that barn. Wish I could explain the sound of the flies. Of course, we wore the breathing masks to keep us safe. But we had to expose all the rotting and decay to the open air in an effort to save existing structures, probably save them several $1,000s. But once we exposed it and it sprayed to kill the mold and stop the decay, it's an excruciating 6-week waiting period before replacing and finishing the floors and the walls. But the mold and the decay, if you can see it, was behind everything due to the flooding. You can see it on the walls there. This was the kids' playhouse they'd built years ago. The flooding went up to about the 2nd or 3rd pane of window. We were also able to help my brother out with a quick deck covering to prevent the constant barrage of rain in the area. And that gave me some valuable brother time to renew our relationship as well.